Welcome back to HB Unfiltered Sports Talk. Once again, I am joined by the Stiff Brownie, the Little Dirtbag, and the Big Dirtbag. And we're here to remind you about our merchandise. Please go to hbunfilteredsportstalk.com and check out our site and see if there's anything you would like to wear or drink out of, or
dude, the quality's amazing.
Or
I love
maybe a
this
blanket or some shoes, some canvas shoes.
I love this. I love this shirt.
It's
perfect.
You're rocking it. All right, we're back. We're back talking about. We're gonna build our perfect bracket without a loss.
Hey, that's what we. Hey,
this
is exactly why our audience listens to us. They want some insight. Let's do this.
And this is how we're gonna do it. And even though it's the Little Dirtbag's first show, we're gonna go with 2 out of 3 gets the nod for the fill-in.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna start with the South. Even though it's not really playing the South, but we're not gonna talk about that.
That's true.
All right. First game here. Who's winning? Number 1 seed Alabama versus the play-in. Do we even?
Well, we obviously know the play-in's going to be Texas A&M CC because we just bet on that earlier.
Yeah, we already did that. So
let me circle that up.
Those games don't really count when you're filling out your bracket too much, people, because usually they're not going to move on past that. Yeah, maybe the 11th seed, but I don't really see a 16 knocking off a 1 this year, but it can happen.
Of all the years that it could happen, it could be this year. This year, every team can beat every team.
Actually, now we'll talk about later, but I'm just looking at it right now. The Midwest, North Kentucky's been hot.
Yeah.
No, Northern Kentucky can maybe beat Houston, but all right, let's go back. I got Alabama.
As do I.
Yeah, I have Alabama as well.
All right. Let's move on to the next game. We got Maryland versus West Virginia.
I got to give a shout out real quick to Jason Haggerty. So I'm taking Maryland.
Oh man, you're gonna ruin our perfect bracket over Haggerty.
Yep, I can't let my boy down.
Oh well, I can.
He's a terrapin through and through.
I don't know how he got this license plate through. By the way, he's a huge Terp fan and he doesn't like Duke. He somehow convinced the DMV to okay F space Duke. He said
and he
something
still has
like,
it. He still has
he
it.
He said something like, "No, it's my Uncle Ferdinand Duke or some BS."
There's a very famous bar in Maryland that all the Terrapin fans go to.
Okay.
And he gave them his extra license plate.
Oh, they must love it.
So it's up. They
gotta love. Hey, you know who's seen that is Scott Van Pelt.
Probably.
All right, little Dirtbag, we're gonna start with you on this one. Who you took? Well, actually, you already took Maryland for Haggerty.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
I'm taking the upset. I'm taking West Virginia.
All right.
I'm taking the upset as well. I like West Virginia. I think they play in a tougher conference. The Big 12's been strong all year, top to bottom.
First off, it's an 8 playing a 9 seed. It's not that big of an upset.
Okay? Sounds huge to me. Huge. Trump also thinks it's huge. All right, we're moving on. Looks like we're going West Virginia based on the 2-1. Sorry, Haggerty.
Yep.
All right, now let's go to Charleston versus San Diego State. I will begin. This is my 12 and always beats a 5 every year. This is it for me. I'm taking Charleston. They've won like 31 games. They're 31 and like 3. San Diego State is not as good as I think. I'm going with Charleston. Who do you got, Stiffy B?
I'm also with Charleston. I am with you.
Woo!
They can shoot the 3. They move the ball very well. I don't know what the defensive situation is with them because I haven't watched too many of their games, obviously because they're a small college, so they're not really telecast all that much. But I'm not impressed by San Diego State, and I do think Charleston kicks the crap out of them.
Okay, hey, before we go to the Little Dirtbag, I want everybody else out there to know that we individually did not talk about these. We filled these out separately and are just now discussing our picks as we go through it. So we got two Charlestons Do we have a third?
If you see this video, you see me writing in my picks.
Do we have a third?
I actually have Charleston as well.
Oh!
But I think
I'm loving it.
this is going to be one of those games that comes down to the wire. for
Okay.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
both very good.
Yeah, this is one of your classic first day Thursday buzzer beaters.
Yeah.
Charleston wins with a 3 at the end to beat San Diego
Man, I
State.
love it.
All right,
And the madness begins.
we got 3 on Charleston. I like it. All right, are we going with a back-to-back upset? We got Virginia versus Vermin.
No, I'm on Virginia.
Yeah, just based on that. I'm sorry, Furman or Vermin. I'm going Virginia as well.
Yeah,
Great coach.
Virginia as well.
All right. Let's keep moving this along. We got Creighton versus North Carolina State.
This is tough for me.
It's going to be a good game.
NC State's a good team.
Well, I'll start it off. I got NC State.
As do I.
All right.
I had Creighton, but
Okay.
He's ousted.
That's okay. Little Dirtbags, first one.
Override.
All right. We got Baylor versus University of Santa Barbara. The Gauchos.
I had to pick the Gauchos. We're West Coast. We gotta send some love to those guys.
Yeah, well, hey, West Coast, Smesh Coast. I'm going Baylor. Waco, baby.
They're a much better team, but UCSB can play a little bit of basketball. They're not all that bad.
Okay, well, I'm going Baylor. What about the Little Dirtbag?
yeah, I'm going to try to save my money. I went Baylor.
Save your money. Hey, college money.
It's not much.
Yeah, it's not much. Wow, your parents not helping you out.
No.
What's wrong with them?
He's getting loan forgiveness. Relax.
yeah.
Relax.
We're working on it. Donations.
No, Biden's America. He gets loan forgiveness.
Oh,
It's
that's
free.
right. That's right.
It's
Hey,
free.
rack up those student loans because you're not going to have to pay them back. All right. Now we're on to the next one. Missouri versus Utah State.
I like Missouri.
I as well. Missouri's hot.
Yeah,
Mizzou.
I have Missouri.
Okay. And let's finish out the South first round bracket with Arizona and Princeton.
I don't know how Princeton competes against Arizona.
Well, Arizona, I mean, these guys, they have height. All they got to do is get the ball unloaded to Bellis and Ballo, and it's over. Princeton does not have...
I literally just watched Princeton play Yale in the championship, and Yale had beaten them the 2 times in the regular season or whatever it was. Yale was the better team. Princeton played very well. I'm not going to take anything away from them. However, they didn't play in Arizona. They played Yale. So
if there wasn't a shot clock, Princeton might have a chance to win this 3-2. But they do have a shot.
No.
They do have a shot clock. So who do you got, Carson?
I had Arizona.
that was really funny. Because anybody that's seen Princeton play knows that they play the slowest basketball in the history of basketball.
And Princeton wins it 3-2 on a backdoor pass with 3 seconds left.
Yes.
All right. So there we go. Arizona, Mizzou, Baylor, NC State, Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia, Alabama. All right, let's move on. Alabama versus West Virginia. Or do you want to? Or how do you want to do this?
Let's just go through the first round.
Just the whole first round.
Yeah, let's go through the first
All
round.
right,
Let's
then
do that.
we'll
that
do the
way.
first round, and then we'll take a
break.
We're going to take a break after we finish. We'll start with the East, and then
Sure.
we'll take a break after the East.
I love that.
Okay. All right. So we'll start off with Purdue versus the play-in.
Purdue.
I got Purdue.
Yeah, it's Purdue by.
Okay. All right. That was easy one. All right. Now we get to that tweener game. Not
Dude, this is a great matchup.
Memphis versus Florida Atlantic University.
Yeah, that's a great matchup. Penny's guys are playing so hard for him. They just smoked Houston, who's a number 1 seed. Smoked.
Well, they
Smoked them.
They did smoke them, but Sasser was out, their best player.
But
yes,
they got other players.
They still beat the number 1. And it was, by the way, in 20 tries in their whole career facing number ones, Memphis was 0 for 20. So it was their first win against the number one AP team.
That's impressive.
So
They look fantastic. I watched this game live. I don't know how I pick FAU, even though I bet on them all season long.
oh
I've taken Memphis.
well, now I'm going FAU. No, no. There's no do-overs or X's and cheating. I took Memphis. Who do you got?
I wanted to make it controversial, so I put Florida Atlantic.
Oh.
Oh boy, you guys just ruined everybody's bracket out there. Remember Memphis?
It's a tough. That's a really tough
If this
game.
kills your perfect bracket for $1 million, you can blame the little dirtbag over there.
Hey, it got overran anyways.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
going to be a great game.
So we're going with FAU. Then it's going to be Purdue FAU on that one. All right. Next is Duke versus Oral Roberts.
Duke, they're playing such good basketball. I can't believe they are ranked as low as they are, considering that they have absolutely cleaned up on their conference, and then they're just playing great basketball.
Yeah, I have Duke as well, even though two of my siblings went to Oral Roberts for who knows what reason. But
I had Oral Roberts. I'm just going.
oh, you did? Wow.
I'm going right.
Wow, he wants an upset.
Well, your uncle would have really loved that, and your aunt, but we're going with Duke. All right, let's move on. Tennessee versus Louisiana.
I'm all over Tennessee. Great team.
I like the Raging Cajuns, but I can't take them. And even though Tennessee lost Ziegler, their point guard or shooting guard, one of their best players, I'm still going Tennessee.
Yeah,
Tennessee. All right, so we got Tennessee. That was all three of us on that one. Next one, Kentucky Providence.
I lost so much money on Kentucky's loss. Were they playing Auburn this past Saturday or Friday?
No,
Who did they lose
I
to?
think they lost to Texas A&M.
They lost to somebody, and I took a freaking bath. So guess what?
Or Vanderbilt. Was it Vanderbilt?
Oh yeah, it was Vanderbilt. Yeah,
Vanderbilt.
because Stackhouse
Yep.
was doing all his fun stuff in the.
Stackhouse played. He entered the game and took over.
Obviously, that's why I lost.
Yeah.
So I am not going to take KY. I'm going to take Providence,
KY.
Kentucky.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were going somewhere else. Sorry. I was thinking about like jelly or something. But, all right. I'm going. UK, Kentucky here.
I got Providence. I think.
Oh!
Once again.
We overrode him.
Overridden.
We overrode the dirtbag.
The dirtbag got overridden on Memphis and Kentucky, so we got Providence
I love it.
from the cheap seats.
If anyone's gonna blow it, it's gonna be Kentucky.
Yep.
Oh, you hear that, Calipari? Your one and doneers.
They're dead to me.
Looks like they're
after all that money I lost.
actually they're not. I don't know if they're one and doneers at Kentucky anymore. They might be two and done.
It
might have
doesn't.
to-
It doesn't matter to me.
They might have to come back. I mean, the kids.
They're dead to me this year.
You're dead to me. You cost me so much money.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Kansas State, Montana State.
Give me some Kansas State.
Kansas State's hot, even though they have the worst uniforms I've ever seen. It's like they're back in the 50s, just mixing and matching black shorts with pink tops. I'm not sure what they're doing.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But they're gonna crush Montana State.
Yeah.
So take the spread, whatever it is.
They're 8-point favorites. They're gonna cover that.
Yeah, you hear that? Little chip off the block, throwing out the spread. All right.
Back to Montana.
Oh, this one's gonna kill me because I never bet with my heart.
You do.
No, I don't. No, I do not. You can ask anybody. I'll bet against my team anytime because I'm either gonna.
Unless it's
I'm
in
gonna have
football.
a smile on my face one way or the other. My team either wins or I win money. Michigan State versus USC. As much faith as I want to say USC is the third best team in the Pac-12, Michigan State, Tom Izzo, they're going to play for those kids that they lost in the shooting. I'm going Michigan State, man.
I absolutely hate USC as a UCLA fan.
Oh, that's why you're taking Michigan
and
State.
I love me some Tom Izzo. So give me Michigan State.
You didn't have to say hate, but go.
I don't hate a lot of things, but I do hate USC.
Suck it.
Michigan
What do you got?
State.
Michigan State. All right.
All right.
All right. And then our last one before we go to break, Marquette versus Vermont. Vermont is hot. This is another one of those 15 beating a 2. This could be. I know I'm taking Marquette, but man,
Do you know who Marquette's coached by?
yes I do. It's the little guy.
Mark.
The little guy.
He's really tiny. Shaka Khan.
Yeah. Shaka Khan.
Shaka
Khan.
Khan.
Yeah, I'm taking Marquette.
Guy acted like a little kid when he won the game the other day.
By the way,
Act like you've been there.
Vermont's an excellent team. Marquette covers by a landslide.
Okay. So much for me going with the Vermont. But I did pick Marquette. What do you got?
Yeah, I had Marquette.
All right. That's going to seal this one. We'll be back after these messages.